Hey, Taurus, are you blindly following your intuition? Don't, at least not for the next 3 weeks. On March 11th, something really important for Taurus happens. And in this video, I will be covering the weekly Taurus energy for astrology starting on March 11th, 2024. These are the energetic words that you need to align with, and I'll put them up on the screen. Now, this is only for Taurus, and because I'm a Taurus sun and a Taurus moon, everything that I'm sharing with you is from my own personal experience and work that I'm currently doing with the Taurus energy and the cosmos. This is exactly what we need to focus on and what we need to pay attention. And this is my big heads up. Do not be fooled by your emotions. It is highly likely that if you don't kind of push back on them a little bit over the next 3 weeks, they could take you down, make you do something that you really don't want to do, right? And you know that's happened before. Meaning, if you become infuriated, you don't just quit your job. If all of a sudden you think your partner's cheating on you, you do not need to immediately hire the private investigator. If you get in a war with your best friend, no need to lash out on Facebook with some passive aggressive quote and then pretend like it wasn't towards that person when they confront you on it. This is what I'm saying. It's not about letting the emotions dictate the action. You are ruled by the planet Venus. This is our planet, and whatever happens to Venus happens to Taurus. So Venus moves from the sign of Aquarius into Pisces on the 11th. This is like going from skydiving in the air to whoop, straight scuba diving without a break on land or anything. So do not be fooled by the emotions. My advice is no sudden moves. Like, yes, trusting the intuition is important. Trust me, I trust my intuition so much. However, following it every single time is straight foolish because you are missing the other half of the equation. And most of the time, intuitives don't even know that the other half of the equation exists. So I'll illustrate with this. I think it's important. Have you ever heard the proverb, the early bird gets the worm? Did you know that's only half of the proverb? And the other half is the second mouse gets the cheese, meaning that the first mouse is the one to take down the trap, and the other mouse swoops in, gets the cheese, no injury, no effort, just perfect timing to take the cheese sitting there that no one else was eating. And yet, how many times have you heard this proverb? How many times have you blindly trusted as a sentiment for success? And you're arriving to work early, you're staying late, you're doing your due diligence, and it doesn't work, but you stick with it, right? Because it was a part of the original plan. And sometimes we have a hard time realizing that. Rules are not singular ever in this universe. So no rule applies always. That is the conundrum of the age of Aquarius. This is the most controversial topic that is coming up everywhere on the internet. Every controversial issue comes down to this. Everything is a case by case basis. I was not kidding when I told you we're going from the energy of skydiving into the scuba diving. And those words in the beginning are to anchor you and ground you and be like, this is what I need to focus on. Here they are again. This is what you need to focus on. Slow down, pay attention, feeling it without having it to mean something, feeling it without it being a direction. Sometimes you feel just because you feel. That is all. It's not always a road sign, right? If you found this video helpful, say hello to me below. I would love to know what Taurus type you are. I am Deacon 1 Taurus. I'm just curious who else is on here with me. So thanks so much, and be sure to follow the advice. If you like these videos, you can subscribe, and YouTube will make sure I show up in your feed. Bye.